As we take side two, strap in the right hand, and think about how the khanda, that central channel of energy, is being wrapped serpentine style with the Ida and the Pingala, and wherever they cross, where those left and right channels cross, and they cause the vortex called the chakra to spin. And so as we take this bound Parsvakonasana, you can think of it as a physical embodiment that honors the metaphor and the energetic flow. So turn the right arm, wrap it behind, firm the legs, keep that as you lean in. This could be where you stop and go, thank you very much. I'm happy to play with the energy flow where I can breathe. If you're good, bow forward, right thigh bone back, and wrap left arm under left leg. Pull the left buttocks down and under as you reveal the heart. Gaze to left big toe. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Firm the navel as you breathe in. And maybe right foot meets left. You got it. Inhale, unwind it. So we always have to ask the question, what went right? Honor what went right. Receive what went right. All right. Feet nice and wide. Strap aside for the moment. Bend your knees. With the knees bent, turn all 10 toes to the long edge of your mat. Squeeze the inside edges of your ankles towards the midline as if you could squish up your sticky mat. And then as you pull the inner thighs back and wide, make sure the inner knee stays strong. Fingertips to the floor. Deepen the breath. Walk the hands forward, somewhere from 2 to 3 handprints forward. So it's a really wide-legged forward fold with a downward dog upper body. Bow to the heart of the human spirit. The human spirit that yearns to really honor and remember we're part of something bigger. That's why you like to go outside in nature, looking up at the moon, and we marvel at how we're part of something so grand. Walk it back in. Downward dog for balanced action. Deeper breath. Inhale to your knees. Have a seat on your heels. So the bound Parsvakonasana transfer to the beginning phase of Svarga dvijasana, the bird of paradise. We got almost there. If none of those words make sense, just honor that you're on a journey and the journey unfolds as you go. So here's some options for you. So we'll try that again And the options are, because I really do care, and what I saw when I was watching you is that if you want to look up here, where you were with your prop was a lot of you have it coming right down in between your buttocks, right? And we need to be able to move it a little further towards the outer thigh. That's going to require some shoulder dexterity and I guess maybe just some awareness. So if you can take that strap and make sure it's not down between your butt, but it's more towards the outer thigh. Then when you climb under, even if you don't have the hands that close together, actually the further apart the better, because you want to try to use the bottom hand that's under the leg to help slide the shoulder blade of the top arm and that wrist more towards the outer upper hip. So let's try that for starters. You'll come down and we'll back out of the pose. Left knee on the floor, right leg forward. Left knee on the floor, right leg forward. Strap in the left hand. When you take that behind you, make sure the tail of the strap comes down more towards the middle of your thigh. And then bow in and pause. Firming the legs to the midline. So front heel and back knee squeeze together. Yeah. Press the thighs back and the heart forward. And wrap your right arm underneath. Now use the right hand, give that a little tug down and forward towards the knee to help the left shoulder pull into your back. Yeah, there. Now twist above the navel to open the heart. Palate back, ears back, throat back. Nice. And rise up. In my opinion, better to use a wider hand grip than to create tension up above that will blow itself usually out the back. All right, other side. Left leg forward, right leg down, strap in the right hand. Bring it behind. Line up the tail so it's more towards the middle of the thigh. And then pause. Let's take this action right here because this is what I noticed the last time. Take your elbow to your inner knee and push. Now pull the ribs and the armpits towards the left knee. And try to stabilize below the navel to twist above the navel. Good. Now we'll let that go for a moment as we bow in and guide that left arm under. Pull down with the left hand on the strap and use it to pull side bodies long. Stabilize below the navel with exhale and twist above the navel. Now palate back, ears back. I love the modifications going on in Beach House. That's great. Yeah. And slowly unwind. Okay. Options are, we'll do that from standing, wide-legged, so we can skip the funky step. And we'll take that to Svarga dviyasana, or you can come up and take Ekapada Angustasana. So if you don't want to do the bind, here's your pose. If you can't do the foot, there's your pose. And if you can, follow me. Feet outer hip width. Strap in the left hand. Take that sweet bow we took at the beginning. Bow in. And straighten the legs, firm the inner knees. We'll take the strap in your left hand forward like you did in that hybrid wide-legged fold dog pose. Turn your right thumb or your left thumb up. Deep breath in. Bend the left knee a little bit and guide left arm under and see if you can use this right hand to reach up and find your strap. All right, now you do have to step more towards your right foot. So you've got to squeeze that the left foot into the right. Pause and breathe. Eyes on the earth, breath in your body. Push through right leg and see if you can take the elevator up. Stay with your breath. Good job. Now, the more you want to extend your left leg, you got to push through right leg. Push down into the earthy leg. You got it. Way to go. I love it. Woo, the knees, the elevator down. Unwind that. And let that prana work its way up. Juice up all the parts. Now we're going to struck the next side differently. So you'll take the strap in the hand that's going to go around your back. Yeah. Right hand down and forward, thumb up. Crawl it under a bent right leg. And see if you can then use the left hand to get the strap up and over. Pause and breathe. Shift the gaze forward. Trust the left leg and narrow up your stance. Remember, curve in the lumbar spine. Strengthen the core. And then with breath and patience, root to rise. Maybe rooting through left leg to extend right. Wow. Bring it down. Deep breath in. Awesome. Well, that went really well. Give yourself a humble bow. Namaste. I love you. Thank you.